tonight. Hey, what was your name on there? I saw something. What you?
I made a
I
chat
made a chat
called
called
no on the
no
spot.
on the spot.
Ah, okay, okay. And what's going to be the subject matter of that? Just like going over like the prices or the going global rates, or
Basically
Basically
buying
buying
spot
spot
silver.
silver.
So
yeah.
instead
So in
paying
paying
premium,
premium,
you
you
just buy
just
the
buy
actual
the actual
20
20
ounces
ounces
total, or 20,
total, or 20,
which I'm going to be
which I'm
doing
going to be doing
in like a
in like
week or
a
so.
week or
But
so. But
yeah, buying
yeah,
silver
buying
at
silver
spot
at spot price
instead of
Okay,
paying.
instead of
okay.
paying.
Okay, I got you. I respect that. If most people don't know the planet, I do believe, and from what I see economically going on, is that the planet's going back to a commodity-based economic system. So you're going to be seeing gold, silver, oil, copper, palladium, uranium, everything that you can get your hands on. Is going to be of value to the BRICS nations. As you can see, like the BRICS and the G7 are breaking off, and it seems like it's a war for commodities. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's
I
kind
mean,
of
it's kind of
uh,
uh,
one country
one
invade
country invade
or
or
versus whether
versus whether
water or
water or
food or
food or
whatever it is.
whatever it is.
Commodities have,
Commodities have,
I guess you
I
could say,
guess you could say,
greed
greed
of
Yeah,
commodities
of commodities
starting war since.
starting war since.
forever from the start of time. But the thing right now is like I think that our fiat system is reached its limit, and due to the fact that the fiat system has reached its limit, that we're that they're gonna revalue like a dollar to maybe a couple ounces of silver or a couple grams. This is what I've always thought. I thought they're gonna like have to increase the value of silver and gold, inflate it to fit all the fiat on top of it. So you might have like a dollar for a gram of silver or something like that, or atoms of silver equals a dollar. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I mean,
they have to go back
they
to the
have to go back to
it like
it
before,
like
like
before, like
they that
that
actual
actual
inspired
inspired
us,
us,
not just
not just
paper that
paper that
hey, worth
hey,
something.
worth something.
Like you could
Like
go
you
and
could
take
go and take
say
say
one
one
ounce, whatever,
ounce, whatever,
and trade it in
and
at a
trade it in at a
so that
so
would
that
fire.
would fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So look, what is your strategy right now? What do you think like a person should be doing to try to secure their future?
Well, there
Well,
is
there is
multiple.
multiple
Uh, could be just
could be just
trying to get
trying to
that
get that
there. That's
there.
main
That's
thing
main thing
because you
because
could fit at
you could fit
either
at either
in the U.S.
in the
dollar.
U.S. dollar.
The price of
The
precious
price of
metal.
precious metal.
So
So
as
as
inflation kicks in,
inflation kicks in,
or if it
or
does,
if it
not
does, not
the value of the U.S.
value of
dollar
the
go
U.S. dollar go
price of
Yeah.
price
precious
of
go
precious.
up.
Well,
So that's the most
so that's the most
conservative way
conservative way
and most
and
logical
most
reason
logical reason
want to get behind
want to
precious.
get behind precious.
Oh yeah. And by the way, you referred me on Money Metals for a purchase. So they reached out to me the other day and they're sending me an ounce. I hope it's an ounce. I don't know, ounce or two. I don't know, but they said they had something to send to me, so I appreciate you. Thank you for that.
Hey man,
Thank you
one
Hey
for.
man, one
brother.
other.
Oh yeah. Hey, question. Am I coming through clear? Like 10-4?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
I got you.
Oh, okay, okay. Are you connected to like the cellular tower, or are you connected to like the internet?
Nah, this
Nah,
is
this is
cell tower.
Bell Tower.
Normal.
Normal.
Okay, okay.
Am I good on?
Am I good on?
It sounded a little choppy. That's why I was asking.
Ah,
Ah,
does that help any?
does that
Oh
help
shit!
any?
Give me that door. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It sounds. Give me a Warrior 3.6.
Warrior
Warrior
36.
36.
How do you got me,
How
Lima
do you got me,
Charlie?
Lima Charlie?
Lima Charlie. Yeah, you good. You good. You good.
Nice.
Nice.
You had flashbacks, huh?
A little.
A little.
My blood pressure
My
went
blood
up.
pressure went up.
A little bit. But yeah, man. But it just the world. I don't think people like. Sometimes we're so deep into the reality of what's happening that we're light years ahead of the average person that doesn't understand that you need to hedge your money. Fiat cash, physical cash can always go to zero. So you shouldn't hold and maintain your riches in fiat cash or even in some of these banks. But some of these banks are starting to pull some shady crap and they're closing people's accounts and saying that they never had any money in the account. I wonder if you
Oh
see
man,
that.
if you follow anything about China, they've been doing that a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And those people, yeah, they get
Yeah, they
wrecked.
get
Like,
wrecked.
They
Like,
get wrecked.
it's unfortunate.
So, like,
unfortunate.
what would you rather do? Would you rather have some silver and gold and some, even if you got Caribbean currencies, like I would tell people start diversifying. Even if you had $1,000 worth of Jamaican dollars, or $1,000 worth of Colombian pesos, or $1,000 of Argentina pesos, as long as you got some type of mix, you can always take it and turn it back into U.S. dollars. But for the meantime, you diversify so you're protected. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
I would
I
personally
would personally
like to have
like to
precious
have
metal just
precious
for the
metal
fact that
just
you
for the
could take
fact
it
that
to
you
a
could
coin
take it to a
shop
coin shop
and say if you
and
need
say if you need
fiat
fiat
just for
for
transactional
transactional
purposes,
purposes.
that's your best
That's
way.
your best way.
Yeah, which I've done that. I don't know if I told you this, but one time I was working for FEMA up in New York, right?
Right? Right?
And
Right?
due to the storm, the systems were down and stuff like that, the credit card system. So I had to like find a coin shop, and I was able to like, turn one of my 1964 quarters into like $10 to buy some lunch. You know what I mean? $10 cash. So
Nice.
it
Nice.
happens, bro. It's a reality. It happens. You know what I mean? And that was during, I think, Sandy is when that one happened.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, a
people
lot of
don't.
people don't
They look at
they look
precious
at
metals and
precious
don't really
metals and
think
don't really think
sometimes that it's going to
times
hold
that it's
value,
going to
but in
hold value,
reality,
but in
all
reality,
fiat
all fiat
currency
currency
will reach
will
zero.
reach zero.
Like there is
Yep.
no
Like there is
survival
no
for every
survival for every
fiat currency. They
fiat
will
currency.
always
They will
reach
always
zero.
reach zero.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, like, no matter what, if you look at the U.S. government, they've had multiple different currencies. The banks have had currencies back in the day, and now we're going to bank CBDCs and Federal Reserve CBDCs and different, cryptocurrencies that are holding value because of like they're connected to either fiat or it's just such a web of economics going on right now. But you have to figure out a way to protect yourself. You have to figure out a way to like lock in on 2030, lock in on 2040, and figure out what are you gonna do to like hedge your bets to see the future. Because you don't want to be out here, you're killing yourselves working a job and you're slaving, and then all of a sudden, poof, your debit card doesn't work, your ATM doesn't work, your
Mm.
accounts, you know what I mean? That would be sickening,
That
bro.
that would be a
That'd
nightmare.
be a nightmare.
Everything
Oh
you
God,
worked
Everything
for
you worked
all
for
those years
all those
just
years just
gone.
gone,
gone.
gone. And then what kind of mindset are you in? Are you gonna like go shoot up the nearest building because you're like, fuck it, I don't have nothing to lose? You know what I mean? People are gonna lose it. People are gonna lose it, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I
heard of
I,
some? No, go ahead.
I,
Go ahead.
I wouldn't be happy
I
if
wouldn't be
everything I
happy if
worked for,
everything I worked
everything I
for, everything I
sacrificed for,
sacrificed
put
for,
effort
put
into,
effort
and
into, and
gone up.
gone up.
Uh,
Uh,
there's gonna be
there's
some
gonna be some
big angry
big
mobs in
angry
short.
mobs in short.
Oh God, yes, and especially the northern states, bro. Like northern states, big cities. I would tell people they got to get out, and if they don't get out, they need to secure their position because I don't think it's gonna be pretty. I don't think it's gonna be nice. You know what I mean? I think that some of these places, like especially New York and Chicago, I think they're gonna burn, bro. I just believe that they're gonna break out in violence, and especially when you're bringing in people from out of country that you just dropped them in a major city for the first time in their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't understand the reason behind it.
Well, I'll be honest. I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna make it deteriorate so bad that they're gonna have to call in the United Nations.
Is this more towards the one world
one world
government type deal?
deal?
Yup. And once you cross that
Mm.
line, there's no going back. You see what I'm saying? Once the executive branch loses that authority, there's no going back. There's no going back. So
Yeah, the future's not looking too bright.
no, but I think that
Um,
I think as a people that and as Americans, you should have your passport and you should have some international currency, like I was saying, and you should be prepared to move wherever you need to protect your family and your children. You know.
yeah, definitely. I mean, the nicest thing about precious metals is, I mean, especially if you were to have gold, you could put it in a bag and take almost all your wealth with you. I mean,
Yep.
1 pound of gold would be more than the average person would make in 10 years or something.
Oh yeah. And then recently, I heard that the price of gold in Syria is cheaper than what it's selling for in Egypt by like $1,200. So that's insane when you think about that. 1 ounce in Syria is cheaper than what is in Egypt. So if you took 10 ounces over to Egypt from Syria, that's 10K.
Hey man, you want to buy some tickets to Syria?
You know, it's
If it
crazy.
makes money, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good T-shirt. Maybe you gotta do that as a T-shirt for your page, because I know you can add Teespring to your page or something like that. You can make T-shirts, so maybe you should do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, something I'll definitely get into,
Oh yeah.
especially down the line, or like
Yeah.
plan to.
Good night. All right. Yeah, man. I was on my lunch break when I reached out, so you know what I mean.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not able, I'm not able to retire just yet, but we're working on it.
Same here, man. Same here.
You know, but the thing with it is, I do believe that most people should get their hands on silver and gold. I do believe they should get their hands on every commodity, copper, even copper. Like I had copper back in the day, and I believe that you should get your hands on all of it. You know what I mean? Even titanium, palladium. If you can buy an ounce, I believe you should get an ounce or more. You know?
Yeah. The price of platinum took a big hit, and from what I saw, it was like at the 52-week low, just like last week. Even palladium.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those are a little too rich for my taste, but
Yeah.
yeah.
The thing is, you're right. You're right. But I think that once whatever is, you ever heard of something called Ice Nine?
I heard about I-9.
Okay, so after we're done with this interview, I would tell you go look on YouTube, look up Ice Nine. There should be a guy named Jim Rickard in the subtitles or in the bars. Have a good night. And Ice Nine is when the credit system is so bogged down that debit cards and ATMs don't work because there's a cash gridlock, right? So they called this Ice Nine, and I watched this documentary on this like 3 or 4 years ago, and they said when Ice Nine happens, you won't be able to pull out the ATMs, you won't be able to pull out the banks, you won't be able to make transfers, you won't be able to make transactions, you won't be able to do shit in the digital system. And then I'll send you a document later, bro. One of the documents from the FDC had their 90th anniversary celebration on the document, right? Gigantic 9 on the document. And I said to myself, is this coincidence? You know what I mean? Like, if you know this is out here, why would you do that? You could have spelled out 90th anniversary. You didn't have to put the number 9. You know what I mean? So I'll definitely send that to you. Look like you got muted, bro. Look like you got muted. Can you hear me? Oh Lord. Let me see. There you go. I can hear you now.
Likewise.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that was. What was that?
I don't know. The systems are on to us, even though we got
The
zero
major.
people watching.
The major. But you know what? That's not a problem because we can always share to our different pages later. You know what I mean? So we can push it out later. And you know, I'll be honest. Sometimes you might get zero here, and before you know it, it's 500 people that watch the damn video. You know. So, so what do you? So this is my thing. Now that we're at a point of no return, what do you think that the average American should do to just prepare?
Diversify.
Diversify.
Learn
Learn
how we
how
used
we
to live,
used to live,
meaning like say
meaning
how to
like say how
preserve
to
food,
preserve food,
how to preserve
how to
meats,
preserve
how to
meats, how to
stay strapped or
stay
get
strapped or get
clapped, like
clapped, like
Eh, eh,
yeah,
eh.
yeah,
things
Yeah,
to
things
defend
to
yourself
defend yourself
and defend
and
yours,
defend yours,
yeah.
property and stuff.
property and stuff.
I would say definitely get armed. I would say that someone in the family has to become the head of security. That was something that was going over my mind the other day. That like every family should have a head of security, and then there should be a team around that person, 4 or 5 family members with that person that secures the family. You know what I mean? No different than a wolf pack, or in some organizations, what do they call it? They call it a hawk. Is it a hawk or something? And some of like the gang organizations, they've called that they have a name for that position of that person that's head of security over the head honcho of the organization. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
think
Yeah,
you need that, bro. You need that.
I mean,
I
Not
mean,
only security.
governments do it. They
governments
have
do it. They have
ministers of
ministers of
defense.
defense.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
So
why wouldn't you have it
why
in your own
wouldn't you
house?
have it in your own house?
Exactly. Exactly. And the thing with it is, bro, I think that just definitely pulling cash and going to the bank and say, hey, if I wanted some Colombian pesos or if I wanted some Jamaican dollars or if I wanted some euros, how much would it cost? You know what I mean? And I've heard it's only 20. I was talking to my bank the other day. They said it's only 20 bucks. 20 bucks for unlimited of whatever you want. That's a deal. You know what I mean? Because it leaves you open to different currencies. And have you ever just went through the currency converter and just played with it and just
I
looked
have.
at?
I have.
I like
I
numbers.
like numbers.
Yeah, so Vietnam dong, the Iraqi dinar, the Argentinian peso, the Colombian peso, the Venezuelan peso, the Jamaican dollar, the Bahamian dollar. Like sometimes I just play around, and especially like the Jamaican dollar used to be way stronger too. Like back in the 70s, it used to be valued at what they say, it used to be valued at like 90 cents to $1 before the sabotage. So before
Okay.
Jamaica got sabotaged, it was 90 Jamaican cents to $1. So the Jamaican dollar used to be worth more, and now
Yeah.
it's 150, 155 to $1.
Well,
Well,
that's what happens
that's
when
what happens
governments are
when
corrupt
governments are
too. I
corrupt
know
too. I know
Yeah.
Jamaica's
Jamaica's
very
very
unfortunately great,
unfortunately great,
beautiful country,
beautiful
but very
country, but
corrupt.
very corrupt.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think that it's a combination of outside forces saying either you take the money or you take the bullet. You know what I mean?
That's,
That's,
How would that be in Spanish? Plata or pluta?
I guess,
I
brother. I don't
guess,
speak
brother. I
Spanish.
don't speak Spanish.
You don't speak Spanish, dog?
Nah, not
No,
really.
not really.
Not enough to freaking
Not
have a
enough to freaking have a
conversation. I just know
conversation.
few
I just
things.
know few things.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. But uh, and definitely, I would say we definitely got to put our links in the whenever we post this, put our links out there too, so people can go to where we get our silver or copper from. So they got a roadmap, you know, because some people don't know where to go or where to even
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
You know, and you
Yeah, that's
never know.
exactly
Yeah,
where
that's
my
exactly where
video
my video
kind of talks about a
kind of
little bit,
talks
like
about a
how
little
to
bit,
get
like
Yeah,
how to
started
get
and
started and
get started
get
on the cheap
started on the
too,
cheap too,
yeah,
or as
or
closest
as
to the
closest
actual
to the actual
commodity.
commodity.
as possible. Yeah, so I would definitely say, bro, silver all day because J.P. Morgan. I don't know if you know this, but J.P. Morgan has the largest hoard of silver in the Western Hemisphere. They're prepared for something. You see what I'm saying? They are prepared for something. So if they're prepared, we got to be prepared, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got any questions for me, dog?
No, man, this
Oh
is
man, this is
good catching up with
good
you. I haven't
catching up with
seen
you. I
you
haven't
in
seen you in
10
Years.
plus years,
plus
Brad.
years, Brad.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Where you currently located? Is that classified, or you can put that out there?
Nah, dude, I'm in
Dude, I'm in
Idaho
Idaho
on some
on
project
some project
Okay.
by
by
Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Oh, you're in Louisiana.
No,
No,
Idaho, Lafayette.
Idaho, Lafayette.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
30
it's like
degrees
30
outside,
degrees
man.
outside,
It's
man.
horrible. I hate it, but I mean, I'm
Cold as
here for
hell.
work.
I'm here for work. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm at Florida. I'm working at a hospital right now, and then I'm working on getting some security positions. Like we were talking, I'm working on transitioning myself into a security gig for one of the school systems, and then I'm looking at transitioning into some international security as well. You know what I mean? I made some contacts, and they have some opportunities, and if the plata pays, I'm willing to go anywhere, bro. At this
Yeah, for
point,
real.
Yeah, for real.
you know what I mean?
I
So,
feel that 100%. It pays. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
that's why
I
I'm
mean,
here.
that's why I'm here.
Over 1,000 miles away from my house,
Miles away from my
actually.
house, actually.
oh for real?
Hmm.
Oh shit. But yeah, no, but definitely, bro. Keep me in the loop. If you got topics or anything you wanna throw a topic my way and you want us to jump on it, bro, I'll jump on it anytime with you. You know what I mean?
For sure,
So,
dude. We should do.
you know what I
We
mean?
will do
We
this
will
again
do this
soon.
again too.
Oh yeah. So, but all right, dog. My time's coming to an end. But hey, bro, I appreciate you jumping on here with me. Thank you. We're gonna do more. We're gonna share knowledge. We're gonna share, educate, transform, and hopefully we can save people's economic future 1 ounce at a time. All right.
I like it. I dig it.
I dig it.
There we go. And shields are made of metal.
Yep, that's
Yup,
right.
that's right.
There we go. All right, dog.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
You too, bro.
Flip.
Peace. That was good. That was good.